Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are at Six Flags Fiesta Texas's Waterpark. So last week we watched the amusement park side, which I'll link up above. Today we are at the water park. You can see one of the slides behind me. It's very hot today. The heat index is about 108 right now, is what my phone said earlier. So we're actually just going to do a really quick walkthrough of this park. So if you guys are coming here, hopefully on a cooler day, you can know what is going on. So let's get to it. So right when you walk in to the right, there are dressing rooms over here, some showers, and some water fountains, and then some lockers. We are heading to the right. This park basically makes a big loop around, so we're just gonna walk around this loop. We have plenty of hand sanitizer, social distancing signs. We are walking right past the lazy river.
And by the way guys, I just checked my phone. If you had to guess, what would you think? Just think about, just have a number in your head really quick. You got that number? Okay. We are sitting at 110 degrees right now. Heat index of 113. If you were close to that number, come on out in the middle of July. It is pretty hot, but obviously there's a lot of places to do a lot of, not only just relaxations, but get in the water, cool down a little bit. So that's always a nice thing. So all good.
We are also here we're here at 4:30 in the afternoon. So the crowds here are not really quite large. And it is pretty much the hottest part of the day at 4:30, but here we are. We're doing it. So here's a map of this whole side of the park here.
And we are, hang on, we are here. So guys, we are coming up on the Lone Star Lagoon area. As you can see to the left are the cabanas. There's some cabana rentals, and we'll be sure to give you some of those prices. Obviously some restrooms. But this is kind of where a mainstay of a bunch of guests go. It's kind of this area where we all kind of congregate. And it's kind of the same concept as SeaWorld, where everyone kind of goes towards the wave pool. So if you're looking to be around, you know, this may not be the best place for social distance. There are other places we'll be sure to show you that have more space to spread out and put your things on and things like that. But yeah, we'll see what the cabanas are like and check out the wave pool a little bit.
So one thing I wanted to mention that is much different than what we saw at Aquatica. These life jackets here. So this park does have life jackets available for you. You can just pick them out of these bins, which are located at several different areas throughout the water park. However, they are not really organized in any specific way. I also don't know how they're cleaning these or deeming them that they're clean or dirty. Because when you're done with these life jackets, you actually just put them right back in here. So something to consider if your kids or you need a life jacket. Just something to consider if you're worried about the cleanliness.
And then there is the Texas Lagoon. So we'll go check that out.
So we're coming up on the back of some of these little cabana areas here. These are really cool, and I think these are the ones that you rent out. So there are seating for everybody, and there's also some seating around here. But you can also rent out these shaded cabanas over here. Things that are closed right now in this park. So this beach bar is closed.
But sorry to interrupt you, but have you noticed every place that is closed and it has shade, you will see a congregation of people due to that shade. The ground here is not the best in the world. Like most theme parks, they just kind of use like, you know, basic concrete. So this might be a place to kind of cool your feet. But yeah, it doesn't look like this is open for the time being.
Yeah, so there are several rides around that are also not open. There's a kids area over here. That's pretty fun. There is a staff member with their spray, so spraying disinfectant on the railings. And still plenty of hand sanitizer, even though we're in a water park. There's still plenty With the crowd levels right now, social distancing in the pool is really easy. So if you guys wanted to come to somewhere that you could socially distance very well, that's an option. So walking up to some of these cabanas, it looks like most of them are empty. But we can show you guys what's in here if you choose to rent one, and I'll put the prices on the screen. So these cabanas are really nice. So looks like there is a little fan back here. There are some mini fridge, a trash can. I think that's it. Some chairs. But it's a really nice place to just kind of overlook the wave pool, some of the slides.
And I have noticed that this park is a little more condensed than Aquatica. Aquatica seems a lot more spread out and more, you know, you can tell that this park is in addition to your ticket that you pay. Aquatica, you know, they do give you more to do and more places to spread and social distance and things like that. So, again, you know, I have noticed this is kind of more condensed in Aquatica, but kind of the same stuff. You know, really kind of the same rides and things like that. So, both work really well so far.
Yeah, so if you guys are coming here, this is included in your Six Flags admission tickets. You don't have to pay anything extra. Just grab your Six Flags tickets, add your towel, and head to the water park. This slide is open. This is like a drop slide.
Let's see if someone's brave enough to come down here. We've been standing for about 5 seconds. Haven't seen any brave souls yet. That is actually really steep. Looks like a great time though.
Tyler went on the drop slide at Aquatica one time.
Not knowing that it was going to be that big of a one. I'm still coughing up water. That was last year.
And he got scared of it forever. So no more drop slides for him. You guys have the Six Flags app. You can mobile order in the parks. So that goes for the theme park side as well as this side as well. There are a couple of food locations. There's only one open right now, but there's also a pretty limited capacity here today, and it's getting towards the end of the day. But just so you guys know, when you come here, you don't have to wait in line for food if it's a really busy day. I see a lot of really sunburned people out here today, so if you guys are coming here in the summer, don't forget your sunscreen. There are several places around this park in the retail stores that you can buy your sunscreen, so you don't have to worry about it. Their retail locations also sell over-the-counter medicine, so if you need any Benadryl or Advil or Tylenol or anything like that, you can get them at locations like this. Also towels, hats, water shoes, sunglasses, sunscreen, goggles. So something interesting about the Bermuda Triangle and the Riptide Runner, you can see that there is a weight limit of 300 pounds for one rider and 400 pounds for two riders, and there is a scale at the top of these stairs, so just something to keep in mind. So when you guys come to the opposite end of the park, basically from the entrance, if you keep going to the left, you're gonna hit these big stairs here. So this is to a couple slides, the Texas Tumble, and then there's a Texas Treehouse, and then Typhoon Twister and Paradise Plunge up here. So there are ADA accessible ramps on the right, and then the regular stairs on the left here. Okay, so we found this gem on these signs. This is not something that you will see at very many water parks or pools for that matter. So Timmy helps with the lifeguard audits throughout the day. So you might see Timmy being thrown in some pools. He sinks to the bottom of the pool, and the lifeguards have to be timed on their reaction time to finding him. So this is a funny sign to explain what this little baby doll is doing in the pool. So again, Typhoon Twister and Paradise Plunge also have a weight limit, just 300 pounds for one rider. Oh, I'm out of breath out of those stairs. You guys, it is so hot out here. So again, this side, so it seems actually like most of the slides that are at the top of this big stairway here, all three of these slides actually have a weight capacity. So this is for the Texas Tumble, which is the one at the top and to the left. This weight limit is 800 pounds maximum combined weight. I think there are 2 riders that go down this one. It might be a 4-person tube. This area up here might be easy to miss. because it's on a whole other level. It's like a whole second level from the actual water park.
You know, I'm about to show you guys one of the favorite places I used to go as a kid when I come to this water park. It has a big bucket on it.
It's quite fun. I'd get in there if I was a kid. I'd get in there now. There's also a sign back there at the entrance to the restroom that said, good hygiene is important for safe, clean water. So, it is indeed.
And you know what?
Good lesson to learn early in life. Just have good hygiene.
It's not a bucket, it's a hat. So, of course it's a hat, it's next to it. Right up there. This hat is astounding. Hopefully it drops soon.
There is not a lot of shade in this pool though. So just keep that in mind. If you walk all the way up the stairs hoping to visit this pool on a really hot sunny day like today, good to know that there is not really any shade in the middle of the pool. You won't really find it there. Lots and lots of space back here. You didn't find any space on the lower level.
Okay. Ultimate look. Oh, we missed it.
Oh.
That's okay.
So here's the hat.
The
Jumps out.
hat.
We're at the Texas Treehouse.
Yeah.
And adults can play on this too, so don't be scared. Here's this team member spraying off all the tables, all the chairs over here.
Right.
There's also a sign here telling you the sizes of life jackets that are available and what is appropriate for what size. And then also a list of where they're available, which is actually really plenty. So there are life jacket stations all over these parks. So in our Aquatica video, you saw that the life jackets are cleaned, disinfected, and hung up by size. This park doesn't seem to have that.
Seems like it constitutes like the life jacket bins, like you just kind of throw them where you leave them. And I guarantee a lot of the lifeguards probably pick them up and just put them back in these bins. It's just a go-to spot. So I wouldn't, it'd probably be, they do have life jacket return only, but let's take a look on here. Yeah, as you can see, I don't think there was only this many life jackets worn up in a kids area today. So safe to say that these life jackets were probably also worn. I'm not sure of how they're cleaning them. They probably are just picking them up, putting them away. But if you have any wipes or anything on you, that may be a good way to clean them.
Right, maybe bring some disinfecting wipes if you're going to use these life jackets. All right guys, so now we are back in the lower level. Again, this water park is included with your Six Flags admission. And right now, admission is actually 50% off. Don't worry you guys, there are smoking areas in Six Flags parks. I don't think there are any at SeaWorld. There are plenty of smoking areas at Six Flags because we're in Texas. We are heading towards the exit. That is our day. I'm so hot. It was so miserable in that water park. We didn't even get in the water. Like it was just like, I just had to be out. And I work outside. So you're welcome, YouTube. You're welcome that we've done this. What I did want to say though is that we came into this barbecue place that's directly across from the exit of the water park. So that's where we're sitting now. What you're hearing behind me is actually old school cartoons. So they show like these old school cartoons. But more importantly, let's talk about the fact that it is 106 degrees outside and Tyler got creamed corn, which is served hot.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. And I thought about it twice and I was like, man, I really want, I come to all restaurants and like, I want some fruit. And I never ordered fruit. But yeah, the cream corn was actually pretty good and it was served hot, but I guess it's just the Texas in me. I had to, order cream corn by obligation, we have to get it.
If you like to eat cream corn in the summertime on a 100-degree day, Fiesta Texas has your back. I think we're gonna head out now. It is the end of my day at this theme park. We didn't even ride anything. We didn't get in the water. We just walked around and it was miserable and hot. So please stay hydrated if you're coming here and please pay attention to what temperature it is so you don't look like this. We will see you guys next week.
Yeah, we are off.
We'll see you guys next week.